This respiratory therapist treats coronavirus in New Orleans. He says the virus is a lot worse than you think. I think it's important to get the news out there, no matter how scary it is. In a way I wished I hadn't read this article, but on the other hand it hardens my will to not get it. WTF, anyone seen any other first-hand accounts? That is terrifying to say the least. That's what docs said in China and in Italy. I'm sure that's what Li Wenliang was trying to warn us against. Yeah, I've read a lot of similar first-hand accounts over the last couple months. Sadly, they all get censored pretty quickly. That's why no one knows until it's too late. Nah. Li was an eye doctor who heard a rumor from someone who heard a rumor and thought this was SARS. Would have been better if it is SARS. SARS is easier to track, doesn't spread as easily. Patients will be on minimal support, on a little bit of oxygen, and then all of a sudden, they go into complete respiratory arrest, shut down and can't breathe at all. They suddenly become unresponsive or go into respiratory failure. Cytokine storm, I would imagine. That's the videos that came out of China showing people falling over dead in the street. Interestingly, cytokine storm is what killed so many during the 1918 flu pandemic. And it's why young people, 20 to 40, were most affected. Healthy immune systems fight back hard. Exactly true. It also came in waves. This is precisely the same thing we're hearing out of northern Italy. This was also the information that was actively suppressed coming out of Wuhan. This is a very dangerous bug, and we're only now, in the last 15 days, getting a clear picture of how serious the situation is. Federal and state government needs to move a lot faster to shut things down. Specifically, we need states and locales that aren't currently experiencing serious issues put on lockdown to prevent further spread, because other more impacted areas are going to need their resources. This reactive nonsense is getting people killed. If we wait too long, shutdown won't even work, because there's a statistical tipping point where you can't halt the spread, e.g. simplified, everyone's locked up with someone else who has it. IMHO, this is probably why the Italians still haven't seen any meaningful flattening to the curve. I wish people had just listened and paid attention 2 months ago when this thing was already a clear and present danger. Very scary. This is depressing, uneasy face, it's like Ebola for the lungs. I have seen this happen. My grandfather had an interstitial lung disease, went in for biopsy, went into ARDS and did not leave the hospital alive. Died from heart failure due to the stress, and he did not have a weak heart. This is awful.